Hello lovelies, I'm the Fragnostic, and tonight on Let's Slay, I've finally given in to your endless requests. So very endless, like if those requests were money, the next video you'd see me in would be terrified spectator footage of my gold-plated attack helicopter pouring diamond bullets into, I don't know, Chessington World of Adventures. Close down Professor Burp's bubble works, will you blasphemous motherfuckers? I am the wings upon which the Lord sends his wrath! Anyway. You wanted me playing Outlast, now you got me playing Outlast, so I hope this takes some of the strain off my inbox so I don't have to dig through a mountain of requests to find offers of fast cash from Nigerian princes or Moroccan banks with Yahoo accounts. Let's begin. I'm going with normal, I'm no hero, although maybe insane's easier. If you're insane inside an insane asylum, I'd imagine the doctor sees you. You go back to yourself for 15 years or so, and that's the end of the game. But I'm not here to cheat, I'm here to win. Via loopholes. Entirely different. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate, you will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can, record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. What about negotiate? You know what would have made Resident Evil 6 worth playing? You know what would have been a real game changer? Every time a zombie goes to bite you, you put your hand out and say, hey, don't do that. Let's hug this out. Hey cousin, let's go bowling.
Department of Agriculture Commissioner Salazar said changing weather patterns were to blame for the livestock behavior. Encourage ranchers and breeders to attend this weekend seminar on Beulah Avenue in Pueblo. And if you're out late tonight, you may see some low-flying helicopters near Silverthorne and Leadville. Seems the Arapaho Park services will be spraying for infestation of box elder bugs.
Mate, blast some Slayer out, or Anthrax or something. Let these fucking lunatics know you mean business. Mount Massive Asylum. There she is, lovelies. Mount Massive, does that put us in the Rockies? Colorado? I'm guessing this isn't on top of Mount Massive. You can't drive up that fucker, unless you're in Santa's sleigh. But I'll bet you're not, unless you're Santa. If you are Santa, I suggest you get off YouTube and get your shit together. It's October, old man. Crank them toys out. Confidential. Then I shall read it to all of you. September 17th, 2013, from mutemail.com to milesupshur@gmail.com. Subject, TIP, illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. I have to make this quick, they might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I'm very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. They found dwarves. You done pissed the dwarves off. Batteries and the camera there. You know, one good thing about the new Blair Witch movie was that it did away with a nagging question of why somebody would carry on recording terrifying shit instead of dropping their camera and running away, by replacing the handhelds with body and head cams. Shame all they managed to actually film was themselves screaming at trees, but narratively at least it's a step in the right direction. Right then, let's do this. Objectives are updated in your reporter's notebook. Huh, so they are. Old school. Oh no, we're trapped! Like a gerbil in a kettle. I mean, we could back the car up and climb the gate if things got that desperate, but, you know. Ooh, scary. Foreshadowing. This child on mentally challenged security guard has sketched his dread premonitions of the future. Witches, trees, crayons. Our journey ahead promises to be a grim one indeed. We got a note already. I start feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum, shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971, reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organisation. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than lost signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks the bastards. Yeah, break the bastards. Break the spines over my damn knee. Miles Upshur, motherfucker. Remember the name. Oh look, you only get notes when the camcorder's up. So I guess that means that the camcorder stays up all the time. And that'll be good for the batteries. Oh, how I love scouring abandoned shitholes for batteries. If the front door's open, I'm gonna wet myself. Alright. Passed the first test, OUTLAST. Hello? Investigative journalist looking to make a name for himself. Why don't they answer? How about a side door? There's always a side door. Crouch is left Catal. Good. Nice and familiar. See what I tell you? We'll be straight in here. Fuck it! They locked the side door. This is unheard of. But there is scaffolding. Of course there is. That's a nice little feature. Whoa. Whoa. Let's climb this. You lock all the doors. You did that right. A+. But then you leave an easily climbable scaffolding rig right outside the windows of a crazy house. You're fired. I had second thoughts there. I meant to do that. I'm making my horror playthroughs more realistic now. Every video is going to contain extended sequences of me cowering in the corner and desperately trying to leave whatever nightmare I've stumbled into the way I came in. There's got to be an open window or a vent or something along here, somewhere. Prepare your balls, Murkoff Corporation! Ah, what are the chances? What are they? I want numbers. Alright. Oh, I see, that's what eats the battery power. I guess it'd be a touch sadistic if just running the camera normally drained them. What are you up to, Murkoff? What's the deal with your furniture barricades and your locked side doors? What are you hiding? Goodness! Spooky! I feel like I'm on Most Haunted. You've probably got the equivalent in whichever country you're from. A bunch of shrieking dickheads wander around an allegedly haunted place with night vision on while one of the production team hang about upstairs slamming doors so they can go, "Oh my god, ghosts," every 5 minutes. Every now and again they do a live special. There was a hilarious one in a monastery a few years ago when nothing happened. And the presenter started getting desperate. Any ghosts here? Any monks? Not ghost monks, just monks. It's a fucking monastery. Probably. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Project Wallrider, Mount Massive CO, case number 174, patient initials Billy. Consultation date, 19 years old, male, observing physician Dr. Carl Houston. Therapy status, patient claims to progress to self-directed lucid dream states, morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale, continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Diagnostic spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation, always a plus. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes, highly worrisome. Not as worrisome as trying to pronounce fucking erythrocytes. MRI revealed arrhythmic REM-NREM cycle, laughter in NREM state. Interview notes. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff and the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Note the only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric System Project Wallrider, Mount Massive CO. Billy, you spooky sausage. Stay out of the staff's blood dreams, or he gets the hose again. Oh, fuck a dog! Oh shit! Did you see? Did you see the ghost trying to take a shit in peace? We're in trouble now. Get off the door, you coward. Oh dear. I will go in there, I just want to give whatever went in first a head start. I'm being fair. Oh, somebody couldn't finish their colon and cola. Didn't even wash it up. Just left it for somebody else. You know, the scariest thing about this place so far is the flagrant disrespect for communal spaces. This is all going in the article. I won't be reasoned with. Too late, fool! That's the second time I've heard Wall Rider so far. Sounds like an unlockable character from one of the Tony Hawk games. I saw that! Come back and answer some tough questions about your canteen food. I mean, cola? Really? But Jesus! Oh, you hideous fucking game! Oh dear God. Did I just shit myself? I don't know yet. It's gonna take a minute or two for my nervous system to come back online after that one. Lord's fucking mercy. It looks like another library where the rules were blatantly ignored. Can't imagine these people died quietly.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors for the security control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
Oh, we got a note there. Let's see what's up with that. I'm inside. Bodies everywhere. Blood, burn marks, heads lined up like bottles behind a bar. Dead Murkoff scientists hung from the ceiling. The badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's long-time MO has been to profit off the exploitation of supposed charity. Fuck the third world and bankroll another billion. How did Murkoff think they would make money off a building full of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get the fuck out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. When did you write that? Just now? Writing isn't even joined up. You've got to get the fuck out of this terrible place. Say that again, but slower. Hey. Come back and talk. Come back and contribute to my expose that will force this, your imperfect but existing home, to close its doors. Me? No, you can't come and stay with me. You look like you're carrying a lot of shit around. I've only got the one bathroom, if you see what I'm saying. Metaphors aside, I do only have one bathroom though, so it's not going to work on a practical level either.
Little pig.
What in the fuck? Who are you calling a pig, fatty? No, fuck, I'm sorry! What are your comments on the Murkoff Corporation? How did I let that chubby shitbag sneak up on me? Useless.
And who are you, then? I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
Okay. If you could have a quick word in your mate's ear about not plucking me from the ground like a child's plaything and pitching me through second floor windows, that'd really make guarding my life a great deal easier. Or any windows at all, really. Look at this. Disgraceful. Somebody could slip on that and sprain something. It's all going in the article, Murkoff. It's all going in ink. Proclaim the gospel. How'd they write that up there? You got a mad giant in here, have you? Secrets. Oh my word. The Murkoff Corp, United States Office. Warrant for seizure. I'm just going to skim this. In the matter of the seizure of Mount Massive Psychiatric Systems, affidavits being made by the Board of Directors, blah blah blah. There's reason to believe catastrophic security failure of psychiatric centre with imminent danger of environment contamination. We are satisfied that the affidavits and testimony establish sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of MHS and grounds for the issuance of this warrant. You're hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corp or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or the circumstances which require their actions, regardless of responsibility. Oh, a bit of legalese for you there, but the rundown of it seems to be the Murkoff warranted themselves onto the premises. Oh yes, here we see where Mount Massive runs its highly anticipated LAN Doom tournaments. Maybe not the best activity for a room full of patients who believe their own minds to be a yawning portal to the black heart of hell itself, but how else do you get them out of their cells for its bi-yearly clean? Exercise? You noble fool. God, these are some wordy documents, aren't they? Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Project Wallrider, blah 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 blah, patient initials Walker. Age 32, gender male, observed by Rudolph Wernick, with notation by Dr. Walsh. Therapy status, morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Diagnostics, spirometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulation. MRI scans consistent with patient's reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. Restraint had to be altered to accommodate his enormous size. Extensive dermal eruptions are consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing. Seems to have some boyhood experience with tuatara lizards and their parietal eyes. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderlies should be advised to watch for further self-mutilation. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be retarding progression of the ME process. His predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. A continuation of both chemical and physical restraints is highly recommended. Walker. I suspect we now have a name for the mountain of guts that defenestrated us back in the lobby. Should have been Waddler. No danger here. Just a mad cripple. Madder than frogs in your pockets. Let's see if we can get an exclusive with him here. Miles Upshur for the nosy bastard gazettes. How dare you? How very dare you, sir? Oh, how unfortunate. Can't knock the crazy out of those teeth, can we, pal? Alright, boys. What's on? Snow and blood. Game of Thrones has had its budget cut. A crowd of broken men watching a dead channel. They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. This a good one, yeah? Box set binge day. Netflix and chill. Ling smile. Oh fuck me, he just blinked out of existence. He's not even real. Fuck me. Fucking hell. I hope they're all this well behaved. Looks like this guy died in front of his computer, trying to follow a bomb how-to video, as is the cause of death of a whopping 89% of all Americans. Particularly deadly examples include how to iron your own face and how to wrap a Christmas gift in 5 easy steps, which, if followed to the letter, will result in a particularly painful form of self-mummification. Ah, fucking hell!
Get him out! Please! Because you're here! Listen, clean your
You made me dampen myself. And there's nothing wrong with your legs. There's not a damn thing wrong with your legs, you faker. Misuse of hospital resources. It's all going in the report, Murkoff. It's all going right in the story. It is. Alright, where now? Where's the security room? Securely near the front door, I'll bet. Securely next to the scaffolding that anyone can climb. There was an elevator over this way. Let's give that a look first. Work! It's a lunatic vending machine! I won't let you do it again. One per customer. I'll go down and collect my prize later. Oh, you tried to make me charge into that fella there, didn't you? You tried to trick me with your damn sprint down the corridor and look behind your bullshits. You have to get up earlier in the morning than that to catch old fraggers out. Yes, sir. I've seen them all. What the fuck? What in the goddamn? This asylum's starting to freak me out, man. And we're not even in the mad bit yet. Let's have a nose round the loos here. Let's see what's happening. Ugh. Good to see witness protection still up to their usual high standard. I'm already beat all to hell, picking broken glass out my scalp, couple cracked ribs. Nearly killed by a deformed giant. Looks like somebody tried to start his head with a cheese grater. He throws me through a wall, knocks me unconscious. I wake up and some doughy old man with a face like an alcoholic kiddie fiddler in a homemade priest outfit calls me his apostle. Not a job I asked for. There are words scrawled in blood everywhere. I'm getting an ugly feeling in my gut that the priest is writing them and for my benefit. This guy sure has a way with words. Writes like a badass, screams like a bitch. Door number 3. What's that? A hand and a screaming face. Help me! The flush, it was too strong. It's all going in the report, Murkoff. Unregulated flushing strength in the toilet. It's all going in the report. You're going down, Murkoff. You're going to hell in a hatchback. So secure. Flawless. Right, let's see what we got here. Hackety hack, hack, hack. Ugh. Murkoff. Spring for some more ram, would you? What are you up to, Holy Joe? Don't you touch that, don't you? It's all going in the report, Murkoff! Oh good, there's a backup generator. Let's go. Hide in the locker, don't try to fight. But right now, well, why debate it now? Safer to be in than... Oh, yeah. Just like high school, eh, Miles? It's Fatty! Snack room's down the hall. You need a key card to be in here, Fatty.
I'll find all you.
That's right. Off you go. Is he naked? Are they pants or just a continuation of his grotesquely scarred skin? Hard to tell from here. Let us pray he never gets close enough that we have to find out. The big fucker is stalking me. Found a patient file for a Chris Walker, ex-military police. Several tours in Afghanistan. A lot of the blood in this place is on his hands, but not all of it. Yeah, but you'd have to say a vast majority of it. Although he looks like he eats whatever he kills. Alright, before we head down to the basement, let's check a couple of the rooms back here. You never know. That one's locked. How about this one? Ah, you see? You see? Vital information. Always pays to check. From Helen Grant to Group 841 Murkoff Corp. Lou. Subject, Project Wallrider on-site inspection. Dear Sirs, the full report pending. No immediate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corp. The profit potential of Project Wallrider remains staggeringly high. The 4 fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. Project Wallrider remains a dangerous initiative and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints have proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profit. Respectfully, Helen Granite. Murkoff Legal Mitigation Department. That's a waste of fucking paper, that is. Isn't it? It's all going in the report, Murkoff. Unethical misuse of tree corpses. It's all going in the report. Let's check out the next door. Trying to save these batteries as much as I can because he's chewing through them like a cave woman through an umbilical cord. What? This is exactly the same office. Look, it's fucking identical. Madness. Oh wait, it's got 2 doors. That's why. I knew that. Shut up. Trying to trick me with a befuddling door layout. It's all going in the report, Murkoff. You sons of bitches. Ooh, we can collect our prize from the mental patient vending machine while we're down here. Who knows what I'll use him for? Coat stand, scarecrow, skateboard, fertilizer, loan co-signer. Endless possibilities. MK Ultra program, CIA documents, to file, subject, hypnotic experimentation and research, February 10th, 1954. On Wednesday, 10th of February 1954, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. Material abridged. 1. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in a deep hypnotic sleep, and failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. 2. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused in an awakened state to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. Project MK Ultra, the famous and incredibly illegal mind control program undertaken by the CIA in the 50s that went on for over 20 years. Who got punished for it? Oh, you poor gentle soul. Nobody gets in trouble for stuff anymore. Go ahead, shoot someone in the face. Nobody cares.
Who's there?
No, I see. I certainly hope you're not going to impede my efforts to restore power to this facility. And if you are, I sure hope you like searching for a cowering man inside one of several lockers. Let's check around here first. What do we got? A battery! Yes, please. And some sort of button. Fuck, that's loud! I'm leaving. That's almost definitely attracted some homicidal attention. Shit, think he's on his way. Santa's coming. Oh fuck, he's in. No, thank you. God damn it, I didn't mean to slam that. Oh fuck. Well, let's turn that on and Is he out there? Should I go? You just know the minute I open that door he's gonna be right there, don't you? Well, fuck it, we can't stay here all day. Oh fuck! Wrong answer! Close! Close the door! Get... what? Flee the lunatic! Who knows what kind of appalling things the black spider webs of his mind contain? Dogs driving cars. Walrus pilots! I'm not tangling with that nonsense. Let's just square ourselves away in the locker here and wait out winter. He's inside. But not inside me. And that's the important thing. He's crazy, I tells you. He probably believes the moon landings were faked. By leprechauns! What's the deal? Is he gone yet? Can't even see him on the night vision, which miraculously continues to operate without batteries. I'll take my chances. Does reloading make a difference? Oh yeah, look, that's much less crappy. Right, come on. Let's get the fuck out of here. Slow and steady avoids the maniac. Shit on a big shitty stick. There he is. There he is. Fuck. Let's have a lean. Oh good. Off he trots. You take your time there, you gibbering Jimmy. You know, people think night vision's a fairly recent invention, but it was in practical use as early as World War II. Yeah. The Germans used to mount infrared searchlights on their Panther tanks. And even before that, they developed the same thing for their anti-tank guns as well. How many of these breakers are there? About 1 million? Squirreled away? I think I've done the full tour now, so I'm going to try and weasel my way back to the central room and give it a pop. But where is the lunatic? That's the $1 million question. Where is Crazy McSmashy Face? I just know he's going to ambush me at that T-junction there. I feels it in my grundles. Yep, there he is. There he is. Is he coming all the way down? Or, oh, bloody hell. Ooh, what's in there? Probably enemies, eh? Yeah, there you go. Make sure to search them lockers. I hear they like to hide in there. Right, I hope and pray that I manage to find every breaker there. Let's find out. Oh, thank fuck. But that made quite the racket, so I am going to excuse myself from whatever psychotic dinner party this soup-brained bedlamite is planning, and flee back to the surface. Back to Fatty's hunting grounds. I hope he's in the chair in the security room, dramatically spins around like a Bond villain. Hello, little pig. And then the fucking thing collapses underneath him and makes him appear foolish. Not enough slapstick in horror games. No, Jesus. No, you got it wrong. I'm not one of them.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's you mad fuck.
I didn't want to have to
Carry
do
on.
this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth. Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
Righto, Father Fester. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.